Well, once again, we're going to start off in the tropics. We are still tracking Tropical Storm Erin. This will be our first hurricane and our first major hurricane of the 2025 season. So we're just kind of waiting for it to gain a little bit more strength. It has winds of 70 miles per hour at this point, but it is forecast to get a little bit stronger, and it's just below the threshold for hurricane status. Here is the latest from the National Hurricane Center. Now, we'll get another update later this morning, but it does have winds of 70 miles per hour, gusts up to 85, moving towards the west-northwest at 17 miles per hour. Here's the forecast. It does stay away from the continental United States, at least at this point, but I will say there's still some uncertainty in the overall forecast. But what we're certain of is going to gain strength and become our first major hurricane probably over the weekend. Matter of fact, the latest forecast has this becoming a Category 4 storm maybe as early as Monday morning with winds of 130 miles per hour, with gusts obviously a little bit stronger than that. Here are the spaghetti models, some of the main spaghetti models, keeping it away from the continental United States. It does get a little bit close to the Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico and possibly close to Bermuda, but you'll notice the spaghetti models keep it well off the east coast of the United States. So here are the GFS, or the American model, and the European model ensemble. So these are all the spaghetti models with the European and the GFS model suite here. And you notice it does stay away generally. You got a few outliers. You got an outlier here and an outlier here, but in general it stays well off the east coast. So this is something we're going to continue to monitor. As we've been talking about, there's still some uncertainty. Anytime you got a strong storm towards the south, you always pay close attention to it. But those tropical storm force winds, it's going to be a big storm. It's going to be a powerful storm. Pretty wide swath there of tropical storm force wind opportunity. So we're in the zone that we're keeping a close watch on it at this point here in this yellow area. So keeping a close watch on it at this point. There are some tropical storm watches in effect for portions of the Lesser Antilles. No watches or warnings for the continental United States or Puerto Rico at this point. We're also paying close attention to this area in the tropics, moving towards, looks like the Texas-Mexico border. Hurricane Center gives us a moderate or medium chance of further development over the next 2 days.